So I'm right here in Sydney at the Blue Mountains for the second half of my trip. I'm right here with this Cunningham skink. Let's see what else we can find. So when I first started Dragon Voices, I guess there was a hope that I eventually kind of grow into being comfortable speaking on camera and maybe presenting information of these animals in a professional manner. But like most of my endeavors, things don't necessarily go the way I hope for, or maybe I just lost a spark to even try these days. But hey, it isn't all just doom and gloom. There are little gleams of hope, you just have to know where to look for it. Hello, and how are you doing, Mr. Skink? I didn't even know you guys came in these colors. Spending time with a Blue Tongue Skink is always a delight. These cute little lizards are found throughout Eastern Australia. And as seen by this guy, he looks a little different from his friend back in the Brigalow Belt when I did a full video on these skinks. Herping in Australia has posed its challenges so far. It's all kinda unfamiliar terrain to me and a huge difference from the tropical forest back home. But it's been a real treat coming across animals that I'm more familiar with in the pet trade. My recent experiences with them has actually convinced me to pick one of these guys up as a pet next time. But that's a story for another day and one I still have yet to finish. Right now, I'm in search of a different skink. But it won't be easy. I spent the last hours scouring this area for my target. And all I've seen so far are these little water skinks, and I was starting to worry if I'd travel all this way just for this. To make matters worse, I was getting jabbed by these prickly thorns in my search for this skink. Yeah, these thorns are annoying. They through my shoes, socks. This route sucks. I was getting tired, but after pushing through to a secluded area known for its abundance in rocky crevices, we finally had some luck. Cunningham skinks are a social species that lives in colonies. Unlike the blue tongues that you'll find on shrubs and flat terrain, these larger skinks are found exclusively among the rocky outcrops. Their entire physiology is engineered for life in this territory, and let me tell you why. These rocky outcrops provide an abundance of basking spots for these lizards, so if a bird or a potential predator shows up, they just scurry back down into these little crevices for safety. And look at those rigid spiny scales on this beautiful lizard. Once they've holed up in their little rocks, there's nothing that's going to get them out without taking a nasty shredding from their spiky scales. So before coming to Australia, I didn't know about the existence of these skinks, but their scales and their general size really stands out to me. Back home in Singapore, our skinks are really tiny, so this is pretty awesome. Another aspect of this lizard I found pretty interesting is how intelligent they are. And this is related to their social lifestyle in a colony. Believe it or not, they're able to tell if another skink is related to them. They'll actively seek out an unrelated skink to mate with, keeping their genetic makeup diversified. They're also monogamous, staying with one mate at a time. So what you'll find in colonies are a number of exclusive lizard couples just living together and not interbreeding. As for their dietary needs, these lizards are omnivores, with baby skinklets, as I affectionately refer to them, feeding primarily on insects before transitioning to a plant-based diet in adulthood. These little babies that numbers between 4 to 11 will stay with their parents under a family unit, making these lizards one of the most wholesome, family-oriented reptiles I've heard of. You know, maybe I could learn a thing or two from these reptiles when it comes to social and family etiquette. But hey, I think that pretty much wraps up today's video. I got my target, filmed some amazing habitat footage, and most importantly, spent some quality time with an amazing lizard species. On my next trip, the Herping takes a back seat as I make a stop at one of Australia's oldest reptile establishments. I had a blast at Australia Reptile Park, and hopefully you guys will too. See ya!